Well, race 8 from Rosehill Gardens, the fillies and mares parade here. Duff benchmark 78, 1200 metres. Interstellar resumes. She's short enough now, but she looks to have come back in pretty good order.
Yeah, a few scratchings, even money now. They've opened up pretty short on a short tote call. 420 earlier in the week she went up. Look, she looks the progressive type, lightly raced, where a couple of her opposition seem to be going up and down the one spot here. So anticipated good return from her.
Okay, let's go to the yard and take a look at these fillies and mares. Of course, the mounting yard brought to us by Harvey Norman. Get a free 6x4 photo with Santa this weekend. Check with stores for Santa appearance times. Busy man, Santa. Don't want to miss him. Let's go to the yard. We start with Magic Alibi for the Gerald Ryan stable. 21 days ago, she went to Canterbury. Nothing much went her way. Looks to try and make amends here, but does have the steadier of 60.5.
Yeah, she looks pretty sharp. She had no luck at all at Canterbury last time. So, look, she's got a few gear changes here, lugging bit, control bit, tongue tie. Look, got a chance at this level. Just has to, like you said, Richard, has to carry that big weight.
Number 3 is 50 Shades of Grey, a written tycoon mare. Awkward draw and she resumes here, but she's certainly capable.
Yeah, 133 days off. The November 4 trial, she just out the back and run on. Usually needs a run or two to come to hand, but if they pour the pressure on here, look out for her to picking up some prize money late.
The Matthew Dunn stable looking for a double with Madotti, who resumes here.
A mare I've always had a bit of an opinion of. She's only had a soft Gold Coast trial where she beat one home, but she's a lot better mare than what her record suggests. She needs dry track. She gets one here. She's a bit of a back marker, so she's one that if the leaders go up harder than expected here, she could easily get over the top of them. She's a nice mare.
Okay, we'll see the 6 upscale in the last race. Number 7 is Zin Zanelsi. I suppose on face value, a little disappointing last start, but she's never too far from the action, this mare.
Yeah, look, she's been okay without winning this preparation. I would have thought the extra 100 metres here at this stage of her preparation is an advantage for her, and she's got a good place chance.
Number 8's our favourite, Interstellar, a daughter of Shamaline Warrior. She's won the 3 from 6, and she's resuming today.
Yeah, look, she's off a spell. They only give her one start last preparation, and she did it both ends winning well. Had a recent trial on November 7. She looked really good in a nice little rhythm there. She'd had plenty to offer and did a good job at her only start. She maps well if we're trying to pull out negatives. She's never raced on a dry track. Most of her form is on softer going, and she's well. You know, yet they're fully furnished in that coat, but she's fit enough to run well, hard to beat.
Gee, I think number 9, Rowinda, parades nicely here. The Lonro mare, she's third up, getting fitter all the time, and just drops back in grade a little bit for this.
Yeah, 2 runs back of okay, and we know she's got the talent. It's her time to lift, third up from a spell here, and she'll get her opportunity.
Number 11 is Danelle, tough mare, daughter of Not a Single Down. I thought she had a chance there at Canterbury last start. The race won by Secret Trail, at least through that CLA has won since.
Yeah, lovely big strong mare, isn't she? I expected a little more from her last start behind Secret Trail. I would prefer others in this race on that performance alone.
And number 13, Pepperberry, a reduced choice mare for the Snowdens. Karen McAvoy rides to be ridden with cover if circumstances permit. She was second at the Beaumont last start.
Yeah, that's interesting. This race is harder than what she's been competing in, but she does get that right run in the box seat here, and she's one of the better paraders.
About to go out for our 8th race of the day. Matt Smith joined us. Zin Zanelsi, never too far away. What did you make of last start?
Yeah, look, she's had a fairly consistent preparation without winning. Last start, I wasn't happy with the way she pulled up last start after the race. Not sure why. Ty thought it might have been the firm track, but we never really got to the bottom of it. So she's trained on well. She presents well here today.
All you can do is take them as you find them. She's fitting well and she's here, and she's a mare that always puts herself in the race.
She does. You know, she's quick out of the gates, puts herself in a handy position. There's a little bit of speed in this race today, but we won't change her pattern of racing. We'll let her stride forward, and hopefully she can get a nice run.
Okay, it was around this time last year you had a 2-year-old named Faraway Town, and then she went to the Gold Coast and was the first filly home. I think, was that correct, in the big race up there? How's she going?
Yeah, no, she's super. Yeah, we were lucky to get the bonus that day. It was great for everybody involved. She had a nice prep in Melbourne without winning, and she's having a little freshen up now. She'll head back to the Magic Millions for the 3-year-old race.
Look forward to seeing her coming back, and good luck with this girl here.
Thanks, Rich.
Matt Smith joining us for a bit of a chat here with Zan Elsie. She looks to bounce back to her winning ways in what's a pretty competitive race for the mares. I'll come to you, Glenn Munsey, for a market update with tab.com.au. That's 6 minutes away from start time, and then we'll come back from you and get the thoughts from the boys and their selections.
Yeah, very, very short price favourite here, Rich, in the shape of Interstellar. Very short the tote, probably a few multi-money there from the stablemate winning the last Snoopy. 180 on the tote. It's 210 with Tab at the moment. Interstellar, you could have had as much as 240 about it this morning. Did open 190 on track, and it's got to 210 now. The horse on your screen there, Tommy Berry, looking for that race-to-race double with the Hawkses. On the second line of betting is Magic Alibi, the toppy at 650. On track is 5 out to 7. Rowinda, the 9, is an $8.50 chance. On track 7 out to 8, back into 7.50. You've got Pepperberry to be ridden with cover down the bottom there, 12 into 10 on track. 11 into 9 with Tab. Madotti's a $9.50 chance. It's in from 12. On track open 7.50, got to 9. It's back into 8. Zinzan Elsie's been a little bit easy. 6.50 out to 9.50. Danelle's at 16. 50 Shades of Grey, 31. Vast majority of the money on this race since Wednesday is on Interstellar here. You could have had as much as 420. There's been a fair few scratching since then, but was into 260 last night. 240 first thing this morning, now 210. It's odds on the tote.
Yeah, the scratching through this race. Ciale, a winner last night. Zumbalina, a winner today. Bonnie O'Reilly was good last night, and we'll find out about upscale in an upcoming race. So trainers at this stage pulling the right rein as far as taking their mares from this race. Duff, what's your late mail here?
Can't get away from the favourite, 8417. I'm with her, Interstellar. It was about an 8 out of 10 parade, but I can't comment on it because it's the first time I've laid eyes on her, to tell you the truth. One thing she is that she's got upside to her. There's no doubt about it. Lightly raced, loved the trial, and I just think she's better than the opposition. I'm saving on Madotti. I think if things go hard up front here, she may be the one charging home late. Of the others here, one, Magic Alibi, gets her chance to improve today off not having much luck last time. And Zinzan Elsie set to run another honest race. 8417, just that little bit easy as they've walked onto the track, this favourite.
Okay, Nick, how do you see this mare's race?
Yeah, look, I was taken with Interstellar's trial. Just a bit, didn't quite like what I saw in the mounting yard, though. The one horse I thought paraded beautifully was Pepperberry, and she's always had a little bit of a rap on her and sort of let the punters down. But I'm going to go with her each way here, Richard. I think number 13, Pepperberry, on an each way go. Don't let me turn you off, Interstellar, if you've charged into her. She's the big danger, obviously. I thought Madotti, Duff's right. If they ever do it up front, she can be charging home late. She paraded particularly well. And Rowinda in for 4th, ready to peak here. But each way, number 13, Pepperberry, will do me.
Okay, the mares are off to the gates for race 8, Rosehill Gardens. Third leg of the quaddie. Short break on Central. The mares are behind the barriers here. Race 8, Rosehill Gardens. Good contest for the girls. I'll just come back to you, Muns, for a market update. Interstellar, sure, she's our favourite, but punters just trying a few of these other mares.
Yeah, well, I think it's a matter of Rich. You know, a lot of money could have been on Interstellar anyway, all the way from Wednesday through to this morning. When, as I said, there was still 240 available. The bookies on track here put it up odds on. Well, they're now pushing to try and find some money for it. It's 220 with Tab at the moment, staying ahead of the on-track price, which is 215. Magic Alibi still solid 650. Rowinda 750. Pepperberry continues to trim up here. Nick's top pick on track 12 into 850 will be the market mover for this race here. It's an 850 chance with Tab. Madotti holds its spot at 9. Zinzan Elsie out again to 10. Danelle's 17 and 50 Shades of Grey 35. But boys, happy to let you on Interstellar here at the 220, ahead of the on-track price and ahead of the parimutuel price, which is $2.
That's the case of, again, like all races, how it will be run. I mean, we've seen the last couple of races. Hogmanay was able to get the front control things. Snoopy the same way. So you wonder, you know, a few trainers, connections thinking we might want to do that as well. And it just depends what kind of pressure that may well create.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't the favourite? He's on a short price favourite here, Tommy. He won't be just giving up that inside draw here, that's for sure. So if they want to work to cross him, I'm sure he'll let them, but I don't know who's going to do that with Pepperberry not going forward. Zinzan Elsie can go forward, Danelle can go forward. So look, I want Tommy to be a little bit authoritative out of the barrier here.
Okay, a minute from start time, a tick under a minute. The mares start to move in for the 8th event on the program. Let's head upstairs and join Darren for his call.
Thanks, Richard. You're quite keen on the favourite here, Interstellar. She trialled very well at Randwick or Rosehill, I should say, over the 900 metres. Tommy Berry aboard that morning, and she's a very skinny favourite here. Danelle's about to go in. There's 4 to move up. So Danelle being placed up into the gates. Zinzan Elsie goes up, so just 2 to move in now, being Rowinda and 50 Shades of Grey, who's resuming today. But they're taking the favourite on late, Interstellar, out to 225 now. Magic Alibi, the second, elected $7. And a number 9 being at $7.50, Rowinda. So we're just about set. 8th of the day here over the 1,200 metres. The lights on. The favourite drawn the inside alley. Getting a little bit toey as well, the favourite Interstellar. Settles now. Off, racing. Zinzan Elsie, jump best. Being really ridden with the intent to lead, but Interstellar musters under her own steam in second. Danelle's found third spot, but deep. On the outside of Madotti and just behind them now, Pepperberry, who gets midfield. A couple further back to Magic Alibi, Rowinda and 50 Shades of Grey as last. Berry's got the hot favourite in front, Interstellar. Zinzan Elsie just being eased back a bit as Danelle brushes up on the outside. And Danelle's having a crack here at the lead from the favourite Interstellar. Zinzan Elsie takes the sit in third, then Pepperberry. Further back to Madotti from Rowinda, Magic Alibi and 50 Shades of Grey as last. Racing to the turn, Interstellar in front. Danelle just drops off a bit around the turn. Pepperberry in third from Zinzan Elsie moving out wide, and further back to Madotti at the top of the straight. He sits quietly on Interstellar. Pepperberry's got an inside run and being scrubbed up. Danelle, then Zinzan Elsie, Madotti, and right down the outside, Magic Alibi. Interstellar's under siege. On the inside is Pepperberry, Madotti, and Magic Alibi wide out. Getting through on the inside, Pepperberry. Madotti starting to level up. Madotti goes to Pepperberry. They hit it. Oh, close one. Pepperberry the inside, maybe. Maybe Pepperberry from Madotti, but it's tight. Magic Alibi third, followed then by Rowinda, Interstellar. Further back to Danelle and 50 Shades of Grey. It's a photo.
We've had some great finishes here at Rosehill Gardens this afternoon, and this is no different, staying right out. Oh, what a finish. Madotti and Pepperberry. Magic Alibi just anchored that last little bit under the big weight. We're about to see the photo finish come up. Pepperberry in front. Madotti dies. Magic Alibi runs third. They hit the line.
That's close.
Oh, staying right out. Here's the photo.
Madotti.
Madotti's prominent there, Duff.
Well, on that, she's more than prominent, I'd say. So, that's her head, and that'll be her number, I'd say.
Okay, Matthew Dunn, he's going to try and double on the program here. Madotti arrives in time to beat Pepperberry. She got out, she charged, a very willing finish. Magic Alibi, I thought, was brave under the 60.5, but a double for Matty Dunn. Pepperberry has to settle for second.
Yeah, something for the each-way punters, I guess, but tell you what, you and I are Seagulls fans there, Hainsey, and Madotti's got the Seagulls colours on, so we probably should have had something on.
We should have. Numbers going up. The 4, Madotti is the winner. So 4, 13, 1 and 8. 4, 13, 1 and 8. And a very happy Kira Dunn with the connections. Big hugs all around as we head to Burnie at Eagle Farm. Well, a double for the Dunn stable. Kira, congratulations. Didn't your girl just hit the line?
Oh, she was unbelievable today. It was so good.
With a mare like her, you train at Mawillen, you have options all around the place. What was, I mean, you've picked the right race out quite clearly.
Yeah, look, she was nominated in Brisbane as well, and ideally that's where we were going to go, but with a forecast of rain, like Matt pulled the right rein and decided to come down here, which she didn't do much in her trial, and it was sort of a big risk coming down here, a little bit underdone, but she tries so hard, and it's just Ty seems to be able to get the best out of her.
You must have had a feeling, I mean, you guys know the horses, she's obviously come back in good order.
Oh, look, she has, and she's been so great to the owners. You know, she went to the Magic Millions 2-year-old, 3-year-old. She'll go there again this year, and she'll be hard to beat.
They're in good form. Well done.
Absolutely, thank you.
Kira Dunn representing the stable, and the win here goes the way of Madotti. Falval on mare, win number 3, and she is Gold Coast bound again. 4, 13, 1 and 8. Final time, 1:10:41, and she gets home in 34:69, and Nick is with Ty.
Yeah, Ty, you look pretty good in those Seagulls colours.
Yeah, they go and they're good in the football too, not?
Which team do you support?
Broncos.
Broncos, man, okay. All right, let's get back to the horse racing. He's done a wonderful job, Madotti.
Yeah, good job. I just had to pop out a little bit earlier than I wanted to because Zinza and Elsie sort of come back in my face, and I just popped out and showed daylight. But with this sort of weight, I think it's a big key just to roll into it comfortable, not stop-start, and good effort to win. Massive job.
Okay, it's a double for Matty Dunn. His horses are flying at the moment. Must give you a bit of confidence when you jet a leg aboard one of his.
Yeah, definitely. His strike rate in Sydney is incredible, and he brings the right horses down here to win. And yeah, I've had a little bit to do with this filly last year, and she's grown up, she's stronger, and I believe she's going to the Gold Coast again, so it should be exciting.
Speaking of growing up and getting stronger, that Mo's looking pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. It's this is my last day of riding, so I think I'm up to about 7 or 8 winners. So I'm going to donate $50 each winner, so it'll be good if some punters can get on board, okay? Hey, you. I know you're a tight ass, so I want something out of you.
Please, I'll donate $50 for every winner I get today. It's not much, I'll tell you. It seems I was on Pepperby then.
Beautiful, right. Good luck.
Well done.
Cheers.